to make a habit of empathy, to recognize ourselves in each other.
My name is Ron Carter. I'm a Fulio. Empathy to me is something that many people in this country are sorely lacking. In that, in my lifetime, I've seen people be able to feel for the fellow man. Now feel not empathy, but rather exactly the opposite. Almost be proud of being hateful, or be proud of being unempathetic or unsympathetic toward another man. And it's if that's a nice wearable badge. A conference of empathy, not only does it make sense, it's something that this country sorely needs, because we forgot how to be empathetic toward another person. It's not a question of whether if I agree or disagree with you, it's the ability to be able to understand what the other person is going through so that you can arrive at an understanding. And that hasn't, from what I've seen in the last 2 years, it's not around anymore. It really isn't.
So you're excited about exploring the theme with the
Yeah, because if you stand on the sidelines and don't even approach the subject, don't broach the matter, and don't try to figure not just that there's a problem, but how to address it, what the identifying markers are, and try to find a way to effectively address the issue for others who may not even be aware that there actually is an issue. Because many people don't know what empathy is, but do it all the time, but aren't aware that they're only doing it toward one segment of the population and not toward the others. And it can go in any direction. You know, it's not a question of I have to do. It's a question of just taking the time out to try to open your mind.
So could you say something about how do you feel about doing a personal taking part in this project? Are you kind of excited about it, or how do you feel about taking part in a year-long Empathy in the Art of Living Black project?
Having just now heard about it, I can't speak more than what I just said, because this is just the first I've heard of it. But I think it plays into a lot of other issues in and of itself that make and resonate with so many other things that I've seen going on. I hate to draw this back to the election, but there's a sense of mean-spiritedness that I've seen in the last 2 years that I have not seen since the 60s. And this mean-spiritedness is not, it's not only it's what's the word I'm trying to say? It's happy. They're happy in being as mean-spirited as it can be, and they're resolute in their mean-spiritedness, and they have no sense of empathy for their fellow man. Not even culturally, but financially and metaphorically. People do not have the capacity to put themselves in somebody else's position and have no desire to try. I'm ready to find a new way, because you have to be empathetic. As an artist, empathy and understanding go hand in hand with you. You can't be an artist and not be empathetic towards the people that approach you, the subject matter you address. You can't. Otherwise you're not an artist. You're, I don't know. I don't know how you can do it. I don't know how you can. I am prepared to take part in the Art of Living Black Empathy Project. Because if you don't, then you can't speak on what happens later on. And if you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. And I refuse to be part of the problem.